Hey guys, how you doing? I'm sure you heard by now, Nutty Pelosi has decided to do informal impeachment against President Trump for a phone call that hasn't even been released. The transcripts have not even been released yet. They'll be released tomorrow. And they are going to try to impeach the president who has done more for this country than every president in the history of mankind. And that is not an opinion, that is fact. He has done more work than every president in the history, and he's got done 67, almost 68% of his agenda now, smashing Reagan's record of 49. He has done more for this country with tax cuts, deregulation. Unbelievable job the man has done. And over a phone call. Now, if you understand what's happening, a phone call was made by Trump months ago. Okay. Now, the phone call was made. Now, every time he makes a phone call, the intelligence department is in on it. Okay, they're always listening. There's always people listening to everything he says. He knows that. He's not stupid. He knows that. Okay. Now, there was a situation in Ukraine, okay, years ago. I don't know, not even years ago, maybe about a year ago, where Hunter Biden, who is Biden's son, was given a lucrative job over there. Okay, then there was a case against him in the courts. The prosecutor that was prosecuting the case didn't like Biden, I guess they say. I don't know the whole entire situation, but Biden, and he admitted to it on tape. It's on tape. Go look. He admitted to it on tape, okay, that he wanted the prosecutor gone, and he told Ukraine that they weren't going to give the aid. We give aid packages to Ukraine. We weren't going to give our aid package to Ukraine. They said, you can't do that. You're not the president. He goes, oh, yeah? Call Obama. He'll tell you. So he blackmailed the Ukrainian officials to get a new prosecutor, and then miraculously the charges are just dropped. Just like that. And Hunter Biden got $1.5 billion for doing nothing. The man has no political experience whatsoever. Never was a CEO of any kind of company whatsoever. And he's given this job where he makes $1 million a month and he gets $1.5 billion. That's a problem, okay? So anyway, Trump tries to congratulate the incoming new president for Ukraine, okay? As he's talking to him, he mentioned something about this, the prosecution in the case of Biden's son. No big deal. He didn't pressure him, didn't say anything wrong whatsoever, just mentioned it, hoping maybe the guy would say, yeah, we're going to be prosecuting that case, because it's not right how it just got pushed under the rug. Even the old prosecutor that was thrown out has come out and given a statement saying how bad it was and what Biden did. Okay, it's called blackmail. That's the case we should be looking at, not the case for Trump. But they're saying since a whistleblower heard this conversation. Now, first of all, the whistleblower came out. It's hearsay. The whistleblower didn't even hear it himself or herself. They didn't even hear it. So they put it out to the intelligence director, or to the inspector general. The inspector general gave it over to the intelligence director. The intelligence director said, this whistleblower is not even part of the intelligence agency. So I don't have to tell Congress about this. He's not part. And it's hearsay. It's not even that person saying it. He's not going to give it over to Congress. So now they're trying to impeach because Trump supposedly promised that he would take away aid from Ukraine if he didn't help him out with this prosecution, which didn't happen. That's just not the truth. We're going to find out tomorrow with the transcript. It's going to show that. Okay. So they are trying to impeach a man of no evidence, hearsay from someone who hasn't even come forward yet, okay? Nothing did he do wrong. And the transcript's coming out tomorrow. We're going to read it. And they're still trying to go for impeachment. Now, if you know anything, they can impeach him in the House. Sure, they can. But the Senate is not even going to bring it up. So it's all a big waste of time. The whole thing is a waste of time. It's all wrong, okay? And if they impeach this guy, even though it's the House and we know the Senate's not going to do anything about it, he will not be taken out of office. Do not worry. But I have heard so many people in this country say if they even try impeachment, it's the end of the United States. That's it. Because they will go to war. There will be a civil war. I'm praying that doesn't happen. Okay? But someone has to stand up to these people for doing this. They're bullies. They're wrong. And they will rue the day they did this. You will see 60% of America does not want impeachment. Doesn't want it. Country doesn't want it. They're going against the will of the people. And they're going against the will of a lot of their own party members. Now, they're supposed to take a vote for this, too, you know. The House is supposed to take a vote. And then they decide if the vote comes out, then they go for impeachment. She's bypassing the vote because she knows she doesn't have the numbers, you see. It's all wrong, and it's going to splash back in their face, and they will lose elections for the next 10, 12 years. I guarantee it. Okay, it's all wrong, but I want you to get the right facts. Trump did nothing wrong. We will have the transcript tomorrow. You will see it. I will see it. Everyone will see it. Trump would not release it if it was all bad. He knows it's not bad. He said it was a perfect phone call, and I believe him. We will see tomorrow. God bless.